hacks to make reading a little bit easier and just bookworm life a little bit nicer. Obviously these videos are all over the internet, but I hadn't actually seen most of these on YouTube, and I did do a lot of searching, so maybe I'm the first, who knows. It is still Diversathon, and I will at the end of the week discuss in one video what I thought of all the books. Some have been amazing, some not so great. If you are on basically any social media platform, do check out the hashtag Diversathon and get involved in the conversations. There's some really great talks going on, and it's mostly really respectful and just amazing. So hack number one is a pretty basic one. You just need to get yourself some of these little dehumidifier balls, or you can even just put rice or salt in just a little pot and just keep it on your bookshelf, and that's just going to keep some of the moisture away from your paper, because paper and water doesn't mix, and that's when your pages start to go a bit yellow and a bit crinkly. Another one is number 2. Stickers, preferably these sort of foily plasticky ones, and these come in different colours, so you can sort of put them into little categories. But what I like to do is just peel one off, stick it to the spine near the bottom or the top, doesn't want to come off my thumb, and that way when you put this on your bookshelf you can see at a glance which books you have read or which books you want to add to a certain TBR. So I usually do this with books I haven't read yet, because I like to see at a glance, you know, when my bath is running, which book I can just grab. The foily type ones should just peel off without any trouble, but if they are sticking, or if you have to use paper ones, or if they have like the bookstore price label on or something, if you put a hairdryer on a medium-ish heat and just really gently blow it over for a couple of seconds, the sticker should just peel right off and it won't leave any of that glue stuff behind. If it does leave the glue stuff behind, just rub a little bit of olive oil on and it should come straight off. Number 3 is actually on your e-reader. So I have a Kindle with a broken screen, and I'm absolutely not saying this is going to replace audiobooks. You should still buy audiobooks, they're great, because the hack I'm going to show you, although it's speech, it's going to be very flat and computerized. So what you need to do is open your, in fact I can't really show you on here because it's not going to pick it up. So can you kind of see it? No. I will film another part of it close up and I will add it in. Basically it's a way to use the text to speech function to read the book out to you if you know you have to put your book down for a moment, or if you're just stepping away from it and you still want to carry on the story. So I will add a little clip of that here. So what I'm doing here is I've just opened a book on Kindle. I've tapped the page so it's got these options. Then I'm going to click additional settings. And here it says text to speech. This is turned on. It'll be turned on when it's orange here. This is not available for every book, but it is available for most books. Click back on the page you want, highlight just a little part, it can be just one word, press play.
Oh God, she's really doing this.
And it will read from where you started to the end of the page.
You gave me my life
Then you can
back,
tap it,
and I will never stop
you can
loving
pause in the bottom,
you.
and you
If there
can
were a
speed
way
it
I
up.
could
So sometimes they
I
talk
would
really
do it,
slow.
but there isn't. She pulled back, and I tightened my grip.
Okay, next up is a way to make notes in books. I actually don't mind writing in books. I think that's fine. I know some people find that like absolutely deplorable, and it can be a bit of a problem if you're planning on selling on the books or anything like that. So the best way to do it is to grab yourself a paper clip. This one just has a little bit of ribbon tied to the top, and just paper clip yourself in a little piece of paper at the front to write your notes on, so you can write, you know, if you want to recommend this book to someone, or notes for a review. This is really good if you're studying a book, if you're planning to write a review, or if you think you're going to lend it to someone. It's a good idea to just put it in the front. Next up is a library bag. So just grab yourself a paper bag, or really any bag, and put a little note on the front that says what date your books have to be returned by, a little list of the books you have, and then some little tick boxes. If the book is in the bag, so you finished reading it, tick the box. So this one is yet to go in, you tick the box, and then it's ready for you to take back and you're less likely to forget something. What's also really sweet to do with library books is to add a little card. So this one just says, "You made a great choice, enjoy." And just hide it in there, somewhere in the middle of the book, drop it in, and then when you send that back to the library, someone else is going to flick through and find it, and it's just really cute. Last but not least is one of my favourites. So I read in the bath. It's my favourite place to read. But I like to read paper books in the bath, and sometimes I'm really clumsy basically. So the best way to deal with that is drop my book, grab yourself a book, a ribbon and a bobble. You don't have to use a ribbon, you can use string. You could actually use one of those really large hair ties, you know, the ones that go around your whole head, but I couldn't find any of those, so I just grabbed a ribbon. Put the ribbon through the middle of the book, tie it in a knot. Obviously don't tie it so hard that you're going to crinkle the pages. Before you tie it in a knot, thread the bobble on. So you're threading the bobble onto the ribbon, although I've done that on the wrong end as well. Oh, I'm not doing this very well. Okay, thread it on there, tie this up. I didn't want to have it prepared, I wanted to show you how easy it was, but I don't think I'm doing a great job of that. So tie this up, bobble to the top, and attach a retractable dog lead. And then usually near your shower there'll be somewhere to hang this, or you can get the suction cups that hang on the wall. We have like a caddy that you put your shower gel in. It has a couple of hooks on the bottom. Hook this on, so when you're reading along in the bath, you let go and it's either going to hang there or it's going to slip it back up, depending on how heavy your book is. And then obviously it's super easy to just undo and take it off. So those were my 5 or 6, I can't actually remember how many I gave you, bookish reading hacks to make life a little easier. If you have some hacks that I didn't think of, or if you are going to use any of these hacks, let me know how you got on, and I will see you guys later. Bye!